Government is keeping a check on formalin in fish, and till date some 6,000 samples of fish have been taken and tested, and no formalin has been found. Also, people on social media and journalists should research before writing on food safety. This was the Food Safety and Standards Authority of India top brass advice to Goans on Thursday. The FSSAI press interaction addressed the issue of formalin in fish controversy that had erupted in the state recently and still splutters periodically. The official said that top end equipment had been sent to Goa to equip the labs and testing was being done.
What the Goa government did was, yes, rope in the Quality Council of India and designate only 2 entry points for fish into Goa. And at these points, as you are rightly saying, the CIFT kit was being used. Another set of samples are also being tested in the laboratories, and both the private as well as the public laboratory. During this period, we have strengthened the Goa laboratory with high-end sensitive equipment which will allow them to do much more accurate and precise testing. The Quality Council of India has taken up something in excess of 3,000 samples over this period. They have done a randomization, and some of these samples have been sent for further testing. So although they have come out negative, they have been sent for further testing. That has also shown at below the threshold. Totally about 6,000 approximate samples have been tested over this period. They have all come to at nil or negligible levels. That is what the information yesterday during my visit to the State Food Lab to inspect the high-end equipment which we have provided them. This was the data which I had reviewed.
Some formalin is available, as somebody pointed out, naturally in fish and aqua products. So some of the formalin is there, naturally it is there. Now, when this issue of formalin in fish came in, the Central Institute of Fishery Technology in Kochi and FSSAI, EIC, everyone swinged to action to address this issue. Our scientific panel has now established standards that at what level of formalin is safe in the fish, because if it occurs naturally, then you cannot penalize somebody who has not even used it. Okay, so I think issues of formalin in fish, there was more concern than required in Goa on that issue. But having said this, even if there is a minor concern, it is our responsibility to address the concern, to allay fears in the public mind that what levels are safe and what levels are not safe. The point that you have raised about kit accuracy of all rapid testing kits only provide approximations. For detailed analysis, you have to send it to the lab.
FSSAI CEO also spoke on MSG or Ajinomoto as it is commonly called. Actually, Ajinomoto is the company name and MSG is the actual product. Watch what he has to say.
Ajinomoto or MSG, monosodium, so that globally is allowed to be used. In fact, in India we are more cautious than other countries wherein we have a warning where MSG is used that it is bad for children, even though there is somewhat unsubstantiated evidence that it is bad for children. And therefore Ajinomoto is a company. Ajinomoto is not a product. MSG is the product. I would like to say that there is no such concern about MSG. It is used in entire East Asia as a key ingredient in all kind of food products. So Goans are safe. Don't worry about it.
The CEO also had a word of advice to journalists and those who write on food safety on social media.
My appeal to the media here and elsewhere in the country is that be very careful when you are writing about food safety, because any wrong interpretation can lead to losing public confidence in the food in the marketplace. People change their diets if some rumors like that are there. They do not take milk because it is considered bad, while everything is okay with milk. it has also implication on farming operations, on food businesses, on international trade. Because if the masses goes around that Indian food is laden with pesticides and has all the problems, then the foreign buyers, you can't do trade in food. So you have to be, while we are not asking you to hide the facts, but you have to be very careful in what you write. It should be well researched. We have written to Ministry of Information and Broadcast, Ministry of IT and Electronics, that social media platforms, Facebook, YouTube, WhatsApp, they should be taken to task for circulating these kind of false and fake videos. So I think we have to be very careful in handling food safety. It's a complex subject. Food safety is a very complex subject. So everyone cannot become an expert.
Our video journalist Shyam Chari from Panji.